She thinks about you when she's alone. When the lights are off and the noise disappears, your name returns louder than anything she tries to distract herself with. But here's the part most men miss. She's not just silent because she's over you. She's silent because she doesn't know how to handle the feelings you woke up inside her. You see, most men take a woman's silence at face value. They think she's done, that she doesn't care, that she's already moved on. But that's not always the truth. Sometimes the silence is just fear, wearing a mask. Because when a woman actually wants you, when she actually cares deeply, she becomes terrified of what that means. This is the paradox nobody teaches you. She wants love, but she's scared of surrender. She craves intimacy, but she fears losing control. She wants to feel safe with you, but she's terrified that needing you will make her weak. And so she holds back. She sends mixed signals. One day warm, the next day cold. She plays it off like she's busy, too independent, too unbothered. But the truth is, she's scared. Scared to admit how much she feels. Scared that opening up will make her vulnerable. Scared that giving you her heart might mean losing herself. This is what most men never understand. And instead of holding their ground, instead of staying calm, patient, and emotionally strong, they chase, they overthink, they panic. And in that panic, they confirm her worst fear, that opening up to a man means giving up her power. But here's what she never expected, that you would stop chasing, that you would stop texting first, that you would walk away with quiet dignity. That shift, that calm silence from you, that's what rattles her the most, because now her fear doesn't protect her anymore. Now she's the one who feels exposed. Now she's the one wondering what she lost. This is the moment when the game flips, when your silence, your detachment, your discipline becomes the loudest thing in her world. Most men never make it to this part. They break before she bends. They fold under the pressure, thinking their effort is proof of love. But here's the harsh truth. If you have to convince her of your worth, she was never ready to receive it. See, a woman knows what kind of man she's dealing with. From the moment she feels something real, she begins testing. Not to hurt you, but to protect herself. She pulls back to see if you'll fall apart. She acts distant to see if you'll chase. She withholds to see if you'll beg. Not because she's evil, but because she's scared of surrendering to someone who isn't strong enough to handle her emotions without losing his own. And that's where 99% of men fail. They interpret her hesitation as rejection. They treat her emotional defense as a personal insult. And in doing so, they prove that they aren't ready either. But the rare man, the one who stays calm in her storm, the one who doesn't need to explain, defend, or prove himself, that man becomes unforgettable, not because he chased her, but because he didn't. You want to know why she can't stop thinking about you, even after you walked away? Because you were the first man who didn't make her fear mean something about you. You didn't argue, you didn't beg, you didn't try to fix her emotions, you just let her sit with them. You let her feel the full weight of her own uncertainty, and in doing so, you made her see herself more clearly. That's what emotional discipline does. It doesn't force connection, it reveals whether the connection is real, without words. You want to reclaim your power in love? Stop reacting. Stop chasing her mixed signals. Stop interpreting her distance as a crisis. Start seeing it as a test, not of your worth, but of your center. The man who knows his value doesn't flinch when a woman pulls back. He doesn't spiral into self-doubt. He doesn't rush to fix things that aren't his to fix, because he knows something deeper, that a woman who truly values him will come back. Not because he begged her, but because he made her feel what her life is like without him. And that feeling, that realization, that's where her fear starts to turn into longing. You want to know why she's scared to admit she wants you? Because deep down, she knows you're not like the others. You're not controlled by her validation. You don't need her to feel whole. You don't build your identity around her attention. And that's terrifying for someone who's used to being chased, not earned. See, the woman who really feels something for you, she won't always act like it. She might even push you away at first, not because she doesn't care, but because she cares too much. And in her world, caring too much has always led to pain. So she holds back, she hides, she pretends. But that doesn't mean the feelings aren't real. It just means she hasn't felt safe yet, safe enough to admit that her heart has already chosen. But here's what matters most. You cannot make her feel safe by losing yourself. You cannot make her trust you by proving you're different. You cannot earn her love by sacrificing your dignity. That's not strength, that's submission, and love built on submission never lasts. Real strength, the kind that makes a woman feel safe to open up, is calm, it's patient, it's emotionally grounded. It says, I see you, I want you, but I won't abandon myself just to win you. That's the energy she remembers. That's what sets you apart. That's what makes her wonder if she let go of something real. You have to understand something that took me years to learn. The more you chase, the more she doubts. The more you overthink, the more she closes. But the more you stand still, the more she feels. Not because you're manipulating her, but because your silence gives her space to feel what she's been avoiding. And if the love is real, that silence becomes deafening. You're not here to convince her, you're here to become undeniable, because the truth is, if she's scared to admit she wants you, that's not your burden to carry, that's hers. Your job is not to fix her fear, it's to show her what strength looks like without saying a word. Let her feel your absence, let her confront her doubt, let her come to her own realization that the man who didn't chase, didn't beg, didn't lose control, was the only one who ever made her feel something real. That's how you reclaim your power, not through revenge, not through coldness, but through calm, consistent detachment, because nothing haunts a woman more than the man who walked away. Not with bitterness, but with peace. So if you're hurting right now, if you're wondering why she's pulling away when it felt so real, if you're tempted to send that one last message just to get closure, don't. Because what you're feeling isn't a sign that you should reach out. It's a sign that you're finally healing. It's the part of you that's learning to stay still. It's your future self pulling you back from the edge. And one day, she'll remember the way you didn't break. She'll remember the way you didn't need her to choose you in order to feel chosen. And in that moment, when her heart finally catches up with her fear, she'll realize you were the one, not because you said it, but because you proved it by walking away. So if this message hits something deep in you, if you're tired of giving too much, chasing what doesn't chase you back, and losing yourself in the process, then maybe it's time you stop asking why she pulled away, and start asking why you kept ignoring the parts of yourself that always knew you deserved more. Because real love doesn't come from chasing, it comes from becoming. And when you finally let go of trying to prove your worth to someone who's too scared to see it, that's when everything shifts. You don't need more texts, you don't need more chances, you need clarity, you need self-respect, and you need a plan to stop chasing what drains you and start attracting what aligns with your strength. That's exactly why I put together the ebook, How to Stop Chasing Love and Make Them Chase You. It's not just advice, it's a full mindset shift. One that shows you how to reclaim your emotional power, stop overgiving, and create the kind of presence that draws people back to you without you lifting a finger. You'll find the link in the description below. Read it, sit with it, and then become the version of yourself that no one forgets. Because you stopped trying to be chosen and started choosing yourself. Until next time, stay grounded. And remember, sometimes silence is the loudest answer. Let it speak for you.